Welcome back to the Spooky Frog Horrifying Book Podcast. I am Samantha and exhausted.
Also an exhausted Jeffy.
We are going to cover today a book by one of my favorite people. We are covering The Relict by Gritzmacher.
Oh, exciting.
But we are tired for a reason.
Yes.
Lots and lots has been going on. We were gone. So actually, this is the very first time this has happened. But I am not quite done with this book yet.
Oh.
So I am almost all the way done. I've got like this little tiny section left to do at the end. I'm like nearing the end here. And I am very, very excited about it. But I didn't finish because of how much we have been doing.
Yeah. We've been out there. We've been out there doing stuff, and then there's stuff to be done.
Right. Yeah. So we were just in Cleveland.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was like we drove down on Saturday morning, got into town, got into our Airbnb, which was lovely. Thank you to our Airbnb lady who's never going to hear this. But she was such a sweetheart with like any last minute things and was like, constantly making sure we had everything we needed. It was fantastic. It was the cutest little place too.
Yep.
It's a cute little neighborhood. We were in a neighborhood that's very much like a Bayview-ish kind of neighborhood or east side-y of Cleveland.
It was right next to Happy Dog. Shout out Happy Dog.
Yes, we love Happy Dog. Happy Dog was awesome. So,
the tots.
Well, it was like a dim sum menu, but of hot dog toppings and different types of dogs. So you pick your dog, and they had like vegan options and everything too. And then you pick all of your different like accoutrements. Mm. So I got like that neon green relish because if the relish doesn't look like it's radioactive, then I don't want it.
Yeah.
Like ketchup, mustard, onions, tomatoes, and a pickle spear because I just needed an extra pickle on top of my pickles.
Yeah. And you can ask for the celery salt. They will give it to you.
Yeah, I don't like the
It's
salt.
not really on there. It's not really as an additive, but they will do it for you. And I'll tell you, I love a dive bar vibe.
Yeah,
I'm not like a dive bar-y person.
No, but like this looks like a dive bar. Like no offense to Happy Dog or anything, but then they've got this.
Oh, I think they're aware. I think they're aware. I think they know.
It was so Midwest too.
Oh yeah.
But like, the expansive hot dog menu. What did you get?
Well, I mean, I got an edited Chicago style
you did?
as well.
Okay.
Yeah, but I got the onions with the pickled habanero.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And they were like bright red and just delicious and divine.
They need to be obnoxiously.
Yeah. So if you go to Cleveland,
go to Happy Dog.
Go to Happy Dog. Happy Dog.
Yeah, that was definitely a highlight. But like we had just enough time to get changed, go get Happy Dog.
Yeah.
And then it was boat time.
Yeah.
So this is the biggest boat we've ever been on.
Yep.
And it was really cool. So we had 3 floors of boatness.
It was the Lady Caroline.
Oh, it's
I'll do the video, the shot of the Lady Caroline. I mean, it almost looked like a cruise ship.
Yeah, it did. And it was gorgeous. The staff was so helpful. They had such a good time.
Oh, yeah.
They really did.
Well, at first, when we were walking up.
Yeah, I don't think they knew what to expect.
They were like, hey,
you can't just
whoa.
Who are you people?
What is this?
That look like a bunch of freaks.
And then I noticed the staff was like, all right. and then by the end, they're wearing our pins, our merch. They're eating our hot sauce.
Yeah. Oh, we sold out of the hot sauce.
Oh yeah, we sold out of the hot sauce.
Yeah.
One of the crew members was trying to grab one at the end of the night. It was really sad.
I feel really bad.
Oh.
You know what? Maybe we can just send one to the lady.
Well, I plan to go to Cleveland, but it's going to be the off season.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to go hang, and there's another boat captain out there that wants to chit-chat, and I'm down to do that.
We should ply him with hot sauce. It seems to work well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hot sauce it up.
I need to find a way to sell this on the website, but again, shipping a single bottle of hot sauce isn't
not viable.
I mean, the amount that I'd have to charge somebody to do that, I would not want to do that.
No, when I shipped one to my author friend Scott, up in Sturgeon Bay, it was more to ship it than it was for the hot sauce.
Right.
So I'm like, I just gave it to him because he's Scott and we love him. So like, you're just getting a hot sauce, dude. Like I'm buying you one and I'm sending it to your house because you better eat this or I'm going to be mad at you. But yeah, it's too much to ship it. Like, yeah, we'll have to figure out something with that. So if you want hot sauce, tell us so that we can come up with a hot sauce platform.
Yeah. We need to figure out our hot sauciness.
Hot sauciness?
I don't know what I'm going to do about the hot sauce at the book fair, though.
Oh, yeah.
Because we got to go down to New Orleans with some sauce.
Right. See,
So where are we sprinkling our sauce?
Are
we doing a box in a box?
I think we're going to have to.
I'm down to 2 boxes.
Yeah.
I didn't expect such a run on sauce.
Right. Yeah. I think we're going to have to bring 2 bottles to Spooky Frog. 2 bottles.
Oh, yeah.
So if you want one of those 2 bottles, you better come and get there real quick.
Yeah.
But then the rest is going to go to New Orleans. Because I think we're going to need it there most. So, but I think we can do 2 bottles at Spooky Frog.
Yeah.
We'll bring 2.
We did a big push. We did a big run of these delicious t-shirts that you may have noticed I'm always in.
He's never changed the shirt.
It's the same shirt.
Yeah, it's the same
But
shirt.
I have a bunch of runs of these, and we burned through a ton of them.
Yeah, the V-necks did really well, too. So
I think we're going to stick with V-neck.
Yeah.
It's a good move.
So I was right.
As usual. I mean,
I like that you admit it now, too. So as long as we don't talk about dishwashers, we're good.
We can talk about dishwashers.
No, we're not.
We were actually going to do a totally different podcast.
Yeah, all about our dishwasher argument?
Well, yeah, but it was going to be more about, what people think and what is actually real. What was the name of the show again?
Oh,
you came up with it.
Oh, that's not how that works.
Yeah, that's not how that works. Because so many people are like, well, that's how that works. It's
and you're
no.
That's not how that works.
That's not how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then we ended up here instead.
Which is nicer. Because now we're introducing people to things instead of just telling them waving our finger at them.
That's what everyone likes, is to be told they're wrong on a regular basis.
Yes.
That's going to do well market-wise.
Yes.
But I liked this boat. I didn't leave the merch table at all because it was just busy. But the outfits at this one were insane.
Outstanding.
Peach, the princess.
Yes, Princess Peach.
She was amazing. Just a full pink, princess gown. And it was amazing and intricate. So many people did vampire stuff. Shout out to Donna and Bill from The Holiday.
Donna and Bill. Yeah.
They are the boat captain, and I think, what is her title then? She's co-owner.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't
we
know
want to
what
know
her
your title,
is.
Donna, because we want to honor you the correct way. But
Donna's beyond titles.
This is true.
She is grown beyond titles. She is Donna.
Yes. Okay.
As all Donnas are.
You know what?
Because if you think about Donna.
Our Donna.
Donna Zoller.
Yeah. That's my Donna.
Yeah.
I have had little gifts for her from 2 vacations in a row because I get her those pressed pennies anywhere I go. And we didn't have time to find one in Cleveland. I didn't know where one would be. But I've got a bunch of them to give her now. I just haven't had time.
So I'm going to say something. It's going to sound terrible, but there are pockets in the universe that are not sexist when you say these things. But if you were ever at Exit and there was you know what I'm going to say, and there was the surly, big-chested woman,
wonderful
woman that was just loud and proud and out there,
and may have kicked you out or slapped you around a little bit.
Yeah, I'm avoiding saying big-titted because that's what that's what she would have went with, and she would have been like, "Don't be a little."
She would have actually just been
and then,
just say it.
And then she took that down to Milwaukee and ran Mad Planet.
Right. Like a boss.
Like a boss.
Oh my gosh.
Just we had a going away party for her. That was just goddamn love you so much. Donna Lasagna.
Donna knows how to run a bar. She knows how to run a business. She knows how to, she's a brilliant artist and tattooist.
Yes.
Obviously Keith is too. So Keith, I'm so sorry. You are also important.
you can't put anyone next to Donna.
It's hard.
When I feel like I wane when I stand next to Donna, I feel like you could put anyone next to Donna and they'd wane.
I love her so much. So the last time she was tattooing me, I got a big mermaid on my back. And
Where is it? Where is it? Hold on.
Oh, got the Slimer. The Slimer is so good.
Look at my Slimer.
That is
And
one of
he's
the most amazing.
dancing with pizza.
Is that like the Pete, and Pete?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I was going with. But Slimer dancing with pizza.
Irrelevant references.
Yay!
Yay.
Write us if you know what Pete and Pete is.
Yeah. But she was doing the Big Mermaid on my back, which started off as just a
All right, shake.
no, I can't. It's too big. It's too big. But so I have these tickler spots on my back. And when she'd go over them, I literally went, whoo! And she literally was just like, I'm going to like lay on you and pin you to the thing and just like finish this.
I have a totally different problem.
Well, I know you do, and we're not going to tell the people that. We're not going to discuss this. We're not discussing.
So maybe we
this
should
anyways.
just lean in here. No, I'm not. We should lean in here and talk about the art.
Oh, yes. They
yes.
have a gallery
gallery
an
night
art gallery
happening.
night happening this Friday at Black Sheep Tattoo.
So
in
tomorrow,
South Milwaukee.
for when
for
you
when
get
you
this.
see this, it's tomorrow.
It's
so we
tomorrow.
have your tomorrow night planned. Which is Friday night.
Oh, do
so,
we? Plus
wait,
Vosh.
well, Vosh.
And then Vosh afterwards with Goth Barge DJs.
Yeah.
So it's we're getting you with the arts.
Yes.
And then we're getting your ear pussies.
Yes.
Just
and
getting in there.
There's some kind of deal with Flash for the art gallery thing, right?
Yes. Well, that's more with the Halloween Spooktacular 2025.
Okay, okay.
So if you go and get a tattoo with our little Donna Lasagna or any of the artists there, there's a flash deal that we have where you will get free entry into the Halloween extravaganza, and also you get to skip the line.
Well, and
we're gonna have you skip the line. If there's a line, you're gonna skip it.
Well, there's also a very special piece of flash.
Oh no! Oh god! I took a weird photo in New Orleans, maybe like I don't know, 5-7 years ago. And it's in this jester thing
it's
inside
ridiculous.
of
It's ridiculous.
It's from Mardi Gras World.
Yeah,
and I'm making a face like
as you do.
Yeah.
Yes, one of those. It's unhinged.
And you too can get my face tattooed on you.
We need something special. So there's a place where if you, I think we were watching that in the car. That if you get like something tattooed on you at some hot dog place, that like.
Oh, you get hot dogs forever.
Right. So
they closed down.
They did.
That's too bad.
So now you can't get hot dogs anymore with your.
I had a hot dog there.
Right. But like now if you had their tattoo, it would just get you nothing. But if somebody gets the Jeffy flash at Black Sheep, they should get something extra.
I will personally take you out for hot dogs.
I love that.
We will enjoy a meat treat together. And if you're a vegetarian, I respect that. There's a very nice vegan place. Yeah, we've got Vanguard has vegan dogs.
Vanguard, and then also, what's the other place that's been on Packard forever? Twisted Root or Twisted Plants.
Oh, Twisted Plants.
Twisted Plants also has good stuff. I don't know if they have hot dogs, but everything they have is fantastic.
Bring it back to Happy Dog.
They have vegan dogs.
And Rin was sitting next to me and saying she was actually concerned that it was not a hot dog.
Actual
like
vegetarian
she thought it
hot
was
dog.
a hot dog for a second.
Yeah, which is a good sign.
Yeah, I mean,
those things have come so far though, because when I was a kid, we tried like some of the very first vegetarian hot dogs. And they were not only terrible, but so we're like, these are awful. Let's not waste food. So we threw them outside for the raccoons because we lived right by the woods. The raccoons wouldn't eat them. Nothing in the woods would eat them. It was the middle of winter, so it's January, and no creature will touch whatever this tubular object is. You know it's not good then. But things have come so far since then.
I just feel like there's a fine... There's a thought here that I'm like still processing, right? That vegans chasing meat type
vegans
objects. Yeah, but what I'm saying is vegans or vegetarians or vegans chasing meat type objects. Is that the direction you want to go, or do you want to find culinary foods that really,
You can do both.
Yeah, but I don't.
You can do both.
Yeah. It's not a fully formed thought.
It's not, because it's a bad thought.
One of the reasons that I really respect Sam
It's because I'll tell you when.
She'll call me on my bullshit. And, I need people to call me on my bullshit because I start to go off in these thoughts.
Most people can't.
No, because I don't take them seriously.
Well, this is true.
I mean, I need to be able to take the person that's giving me the feedback seriously, and I need to, pardon me, but I need to respect them.
You're one of the only people that I will actually listen to.
Yeah.
Because
isn't it hard that, and sometimes you'll have people that give you advice and you're just like, but look at you. Look where you are. And I mean, not to be a dick, but
right,
and oftentimes you get the most feedback from the people at the bottom of the mountain.
Yes.
Right? And the people at the top, dead silent. They don't share any. They don't tell you how they got to the top of the mountain.
Because they're too busy.
They're too busy. They're on the top of the mountain.
Right. This is why we never will give you advice.
I feel like we're midway up the mountain.
Yeah, we're not up the mountain yet. We're
like, well,
we got like some really tall shoes, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We're slap happy at this point, I think. Because so when we did Cleveland, we drove down Saturday morning, got Happy Dog, did the boat thing. And it was
awesome.
There was 200 people, and I'm trying to check people in, and like, cool. Name on your ticket? Okay, awesome. You look fantastic. That looks great. Okay, cool. You can use all 3 for next, and like over and over and over again. And then the boat went great.
Yeah,
it was wonderful. And then, stopped by the after party briefly, and then we all kind of went to bed because we had to leave again the next morning.
Very early.
Back to Milwaukee on Sunday, got back around like 5:00 for me. You guys a few minutes longer, but and then we all worked the next day.
Yeah.
We all went to work the next day, and that was so right now, because it's spooky season, all of us are basically working 7 days a week and usually multiple times a day. This is a good, case in point here. We're working right now.
Right.
Last night I was working reading the book, which honestly wasn't work because like I actually want to make sure that we end on time tonight so I can go finish this.
It's that good. Huh?
It's that good. It's that good.
Love it.
I am actually really excited about that one too. So, and I'm just going to go into it now because we'll talk forever. But like, so.
No,
we're not doing books today.
Book fair.
Oh, okay. So this author will be at the book fair, the Spooky Frog Book Fair. It is this Saturday.
This Saturday, 18th, people.
This Saturday.
Not a drill.
Not only will DM Gritzmacher be there, but also a whole bunch of other authors, some of them that we have actually covered already, and some of them that we have yet to cover. We also have a ton of vendors. And really cool vendors. And I really try to make a blend so that it's a really like fun kind of party carnival atmosphere.
Yeah.
So you can have those intimate conversations with the authors. And then there's also, like somebody that's going to do tarot cards and a plant vendor and Alive and Fine, which is a Bayview institution.
That's
is
amazing.
Coming. Oh, I'm so excited. They're going to be on TV with me.
Oh, nice.
So Fox 6 Wake Up, it's one of our local news stations here. They did some filming last year.
Where's the love? Fox 6 Wake Up.
Oh, yeah.
Where's
you guys. I don't know how and why somebody on your staff was like, let's go talk to these freaks.
Yeah.
But they did in February. And now that it's spooky season, it's like, okay, this works. And the staff is really amazing. The person that coordinates it is amazing. The photojournalist we had was amazing too. And they've got this just down to a science. But they're going to do, they have a wake-up show. And that's going to be Saturday morning. And so they're going to come film before we even like load everything in at the hotel. And we're going to talk to, I have Matt Salinas coming. So we did Matt's book. We did Something Truly Dreadful, like very early on in the podcast.
Very early on
when we sounded terrible. So we'll eventually have to do him some better justice down the line. But he's going to be there on TV. He doesn't know this yet. So guess what? This is how you're going to find out that you're going first of the authors. So I'm going to start and, kind of be like, hey, this is what the book fair is. Then it's going to be Matt. And then it's going to be Shannon from S01E11. So this is a husband and wife duo that write together. which is like, how does that work? And we'll cover their stuff at some point too. So she's going to go next and talk about kind of how that is different. And she's just amazing and a sweetheart.
But you're no stranger to this type of thing. I mean, you used to be an animal presenter.
No, so I've done Fox 6. I've actually worked with for some time. And okay, so let me explain too that also a Fox affiliate is not the same as Fox News. It's not. Like, your local affiliate is your local news station, and they can be either good or bad, just like any other local news station can be. Our local Fox affiliate is actually really good, and I've always really respected what they do. And so I used to do some regular segments with them when I was working as both somebody that worked in the, animal industry, and then when I was a dog trainer and training dog trainer. So my lovely dog, my heart dog that is no longer with us, was on TV with me a couple times.
Oh.
So yeah,
we
did we had a really big deep freeze one time. And they wanted to do a segment on like how to keep your dog occupied when you can't like go outside for more than 2 seconds because you will have an icicle for a puppy. And so I did a segment on how you can do some brain games with your dog, because mental stimulation there is a ratio that makes it somewhat equivalent to physical stimulation. So, and I forget now what the ratio is. I've been out of the industry for many, many years now. But they were always great, bringing snakes on it. Like, okay, you know how there's like a person that just like brings...
Here, snake.
Yeah, like there's always somebody that brings like snakes onto your local TV station or something. That was me. So, but yeah, and then we're going to end the TV spot with Alive and Fine, Ashley from there. She's a local business owner. She has a vintage, really cool, unique clothing shop. They do so much that's inspired by horror literature, like so many Stephen King inspired things. They also do like John Carpenter inspired things and just like really, really cool stuff. That stuff inspired by Twin Peaks. Like, really, I'm so excited to have her. So
that's really cool.
Yeah, but other than that, so there's the TV spots. So tune into Fox 6 on Saturday morning, probably very early. Jeffy's not waking up for this one.
No, yeah, I did it last time.
Jeffy was not awake for the last one.
Well, yeah, I don't exist at those hours in the morning.
No, I exist at most hours before like midnight, and then I'm
right.
So.
Like, we would be good, like, if we were traveling through very dangerous territories, we'd be a very good
right,
pair.
Because one of us would always be alert at all times. Yeah. So if we had
sun's
to, like,
up, you're up.
Yeah.
Nighttime, I'm up.
Yep. Yeah, we're good.
You can't see in the dark.
No, I can't. I have
and I don't want to open my eyes during the morning. And
I need light in the morning. Like, please, I would like to have light blasting in my face at about like 5 a.m. at the latest.
Unacceptable.
And like, please, like, that's how I get woken up. So when it's like dark out, and this is just starting to get this time of year where it's dark out when I'm trying to wake up, and that's problematic for me.
Yeah.
But
we're very yin and yang.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. Which is interesting because we think very similarly many times, which is why it was difficult at first when we were doing this, because trying to not speak in half sentences and like weird grunts.
Yeah, just pointing at each other and laughing because we get the thing.
And everyone else is really irritated with us because we're just obnoxious human beings.
We still have a plan to hang out for a day and not say a word. And we think that we're going to be able to just go ahead and do an entire days of activities without saying anything.
We'll have some hand gestures, but like...
That's about it.
You just wanted a milk.
Yeah. I always want a milk.
Yes, but only Prairie Farms.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to say.
Now he's going to start.
Well, yeah. Now you've got me in. Yeah. Now you lost it.
Go ahead, because then I can have a sip here.
Have your sip. Mm-hmm. So I think I am actually leaving Prairie Farms.
Oh.
I am no longer in a Prairie Farms family.
Prairie Farms, you have been notified.
Yeah. They were the superior option, for sure. Except Happy Farms at Aldi has now taken
supremacy?
Sure. What is it?
Whatever word.
Supremacy?
We lost a word.
Oh, Lord. We're doing it.
You're going to...
Okay, you talk it.
No, I got to talk. So what I'm going to do is I actually have the full list of authors and vendors that will be at the Spooky Frog Book Fair this Saturday. Obviously, first off, we have Goth Barge DJing, and we also have DJ Cynthia DJing all day, which is amazing. So if you don't know DJ Cynthia, please follow her. She's on Twitch, and she's got playlists on Spotify as well. She does just the coolest thing. She curates all these music videos. It's amazing. So that's going to be happening all day. So you're going to get music all day. That's going to be fun. Shut up. We have, okay, now I'm going to go down the line because there is a lot here.
Do it.
All right. So we've got Harmony Rose Art. We've got Hex and Wax Candle Company. We've got Christopher Hawkins, whose book we did already. That was amazing. We've got Dr. Lollipop MD, which does horrifying comics and a lot of like social commentary and the horrors of social
If he doesn't have a lollipop for me, expect murder.
They don't. But they're actually they're a duo. And
if he's not giving out lollipops,
there's two of them. There's two of them, and they're not both guys. There's a guy and a gal.
Guy and a gal. Neither one has lollipops.
I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe you should get them.
Prepare to be licked.
Oh, no. But they do social justice type comics, and it's really cool. We've got Doppelganger Jewelry, which is really cool. So you can get some of the Christmas shopping done, Halloween shopping done. Like, their jewelry is really, really cool. Obviously, Alive and Fine. We've got Intelligent Elephant, which is my buddy Rex. Rex is a sweetheart. So he does like vintage paperbacks, lots of other like rare, hard to find books. He basically spends his time like scouring all these used book sales for like really cool stuff. And so if you're looking for like an old Goosebumps or, you know, like an old version of a Stephen King book or something, he probably will have it. So he's been like scouring the sales for all these things. Jason Davis, who did not only Demon Seed, but also the book that I narrated. Shameless plug, please buy my book on Audible. So he's going to be there, and, you know, we can kind of chat a little bit about that process too. You can talk to him about that. There's going to be a part 2 to Bookmail, I think, that he is writing now.
Nice.
So we'll see about that. So, we've also got, obviously, DM Gritzmacher. I can't talk today. So I also lost my voice on the Cleveland boat, and I talk for a living, so I'm, like, recovering from that.
Yeah, I do a lot of the radio DJ talking, and my voice goes from time to time.
Like, my voice, if there's any background noise, my voice just goes away. And so I'm constantly having to yell, be like, hey, do you want a V-neck or do you want a crew neck? And it just really strains my voice after a while. So, but we've got Brian Pinkerton, who we just did the other week. We have Goth and Green, which is our friend Audrey, who is the sweetest person in the world. If there is a random stray animal in need of help, it like goes to her. She doesn't even look for them. They just go to her. But she does awesome like plants that she's going to bring. So you can buy some different plants. She also does some cool things with like scavenged bones and like artworks and stuff.
Yep.
Really cool. And some tarot reading. We've got Freak, whose book we're going to cover at some point. We've got one of his up here. Slay the Competition, which that'll be super fun. Michael Steele, he's really awesome. I need to pick up his book, actually. We've got my buddies, W.D. Gagliana and David Benton, which we did last week with Killer Lake. Let's see, A.J. Humphreys, who will have Trip, which we are going to cover at some point. Livy's Little Laboratory, which she's got stuffies. She's got creepy stuffies.
Oh, stuffies.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to buy stuffies from her. Nick Boddick, we did Daughter's Drawings from him. Matt Salinas, of course. Peter O'Keefe, who is another very accomplished author that I need to get his book. Grace Daly as well is going to be with him. We've got Rebunch, which is part of the Slay the Lake duo of Jesse Rose and her. So they've got their event on November 15th, but both of them are going to be there. So obviously Jesse Rose, John Everson, he's got like a gazillion and a half books. Like that's the official number, is a gazillion and a half from all over. And we're going to obviously cover his too. Donovan Scherer, who is the owner of Studio Moonfall in Kenosha. He also he does these great coloring books. So we'll have coloring books too, which is amazing. You're already bored.
No.
You're overwhelmed. You're overstimulated.
No, I'm just thinking about, I know you have more to go through.
Oh, that's fine. We'll get
But I'm just thinking about, this is your nefarious plan. This is your evil plan.
How is it?
See, she was going to bookstores trying to buy horror books, and she decided, nay, you shall bring them to me. Bring them to my feet.
I'm doing the kicky feet.
This is her. This was her whole plan.
I
the whole
literally
time.
fell into this.
Now you bring them to me.
I mean, I literally fell into it. I spend way too much money on books at these things. Like, I will have a stack for my own event, and it's stupid because I'm like,
oh no, I know.
I'm just handing the money.
My favorite photo of you
like,
is you holding all those books.
That look on
and
my
you're
face.
just like, yeah, I did it. And that was your first one.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, and that was the second one.
Oh, was it?
I had a different dress for my first one. I got that tiki one because it was warmer out, I think, then.
Yeah.
But I think I'm just like handing the money back to my authors that they spent on the table. Which, because I try and keep it so reasonable that I'm like,
no, absolutely.
I'm just, now you paid me this money and now I'm going to give it right back to you to buy some of your books, and because I'm a crazy person. But now at least I can say they're for work.
Yeah.
Because I'll cover them on the podcast. Yeah. So this is called using the tax system wisely.
Right.
So,
and then she hides them in my basement so it doesn't look like she's hoarding.
Well, what's funny is like I still have a full bookshelf at home.
Oh, I'm aware.
Like a giant one. And then there's the other one that's in my bedroom.
Right.
And then there's the random ones that are just all over the place.
It's just, her house is just books and frogs.
It is books
everywhere.
And frogs. Did
books
I tell you
frogs.
I got new frogs?
Yeah.
I got babies.
Baby frogs.
I got new babies.
We should introduce your frogs at some point.
Oh, okay. We will. We won't tonight.
No.
But we will soon.
Yes.
I need to finish this list so we can talk about this book.
Let's do it.
Okay. So, Cattywampus Antiques and Oddities. Wonderful, wonderful couple. If you like antiques and oddities, weird stuff, she's also got cool old books too. She also has a booth at Antiques on Pierce. So another like local institution. We've got Blackest Night candles and things. So candles and things, awesome candles. Their stuff looks amazing. We've got Dee Lieber, who is a wonderful, wonderful author. She was at the last book fair. She's going to be here again. We've got Mo Medusa. We've got Joe Salazar, who I need to pick up her book because it looks just flippin' amazing. Jessica Drake Thomas, whose book Hollow Girls we covered just a little bit ago. Greg Jones, who's actually a local librarian, and he's got horror poetry. Nice. And I'm very excited. And Cassie Van Gundy, who actually, we're going to cover hers real soon. She did a book of short stories based off of the internet. So it's scary stories from a child of the internet. So that'll be very, very interesting to cover. We've got H.D. Jaster, who's a new one for me. Chloe Spencer, Spellbound Hippies, which is a wonderful, they do like furniture, like cool, like Ouija board furniture and stuff, like an upholstery, really cool. Deborah O's, which I met at the Port of Fear Book Festival. She's got some really awesome cryptid books. DJ Slater, who now has his book out. I've been keeping up with him for probably about a year now, and I'm so excited that his book is finally out and that we can finally have him. He's been doing the rounds, which is really cool. Figuratively speaking, Tarot and Madeline Crane. So Madeline and her partner B actually do, like business partner, they actually do not only a watercolor tarot, but then Madeline is a very accomplished author in her own right. Witch Runes, where she does these cool, like creepy eyes, like eye things, like monster eyes. And then she's got a bunch of runes. She's been at Black Sheep a few times to do rune readings. Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah, I was there for that a couple of times. We took some photos.
Yeah. On Smith, from On Smith and Nude. That's a Chicago area artist, illustrator, printer, comic. And then we've also got S&E Black, who's going to be on TV with us on Saturday. So that is the whole run. It sounds like a lot because it is a lot, but it's very purposeful where I want this to be something for everyone.
Yep.
So it's somewhat very curated in the fact that I want to make sure that there is a good diversity and good variety so that if you are into cryptids, if you are into pink horror, which is what, Cassidy writes, if you're into splatterpunk or extreme, or if you're into a coloring book, if you want a cute stuffy that's like kind of creepy, if you want some vintage clothing or some like, Twin Peaks inspired pillows, there is something for you here. And it's going to be a great day. Free snacks while they last.
Yeah.
We're going to have sweet and savory snacks. So like if you get there early, we open at 11, there'll be sweet and savory snacks and, you'll be able to nosh on that. There is a full restaurant at the venue too. So when we run out of snacks, you can still eat. And then a cash bar as well. And we also have, I ordered some candy, spooky candy, and I ordered some special frogs. So that if you come to the book fair and subscribe to the podcast, you get a little treat.
Yep. And we're going to be showing an episode or two of the podcast on the little TV.
Oh, that's a great idea.
And we're going to be asking for subscribers by bribing you with treats and candy and whatnot.
I'm not above that. Are we going to still try and bring people up to do interviews for a little live
action?
Action? Yeah.
I mean, I think we could even do like just phone interviews where we walk around and just kind of chit-chat with folks and do some video.
And we'll clip them together.
The next episode might be a lot more of that, and then maybe a little bit of talking about the Halloween party.
Oh, yeah. The Halloween party.
Well, no, we'll be in
New Orleans first, and then...
Well, do we just do the next one? Oh, when do you get to New Orleans?
We should get there on Friday, unless we drive straight through.
Okay. So we'll still have a Tuesday
that.
where we talk about...
Right. We'll have Tuesday, and and we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
So we're doing another boat. Our last boat is in New Orleans.
Yeah. I mean, how do you not... Like, that is the perfect end to a creepy boat season.
The one thing that I'll say that there were two missteps that I think that we've taken. One is that we should have had that as a vampire blood barge
from the start.
Yeah, I still have my my invitation to the Vampire Lestat ball from like 1990 when I wrote Anne Rice and said, "I love vampires." That was written on at our high school on our computers and printed with our...
When we really thought we were going to be vampires someday.
Yeah.
Like, that's what... Okay, so you know how people want to be like certain things when they grow up, like a doctor or like a pilot? We wanted to be vampires when we grew up. Like, seriously, though. Like,
yeah, and now I'm doing vampire boats. Right. Or we're doing vampire boats.
Yeah, like we didn't...
And so we did it.
So we did it.
We did it, Joe.
We did it, Joe. We did it, Joe. These are inside jokes that nobody's going to understand.
No.
But yeah, the boat's going to be a great time. If you want the coolest thing you've ever done for Halloween, you need to go to New Orleans and do a vampire boat down the Mississippi with goth barge. Like
October 25th.
I mean, it's a Living Concrete Blonde song.
Yes.
Like, so it's going to
be amazing.
It's going to be amazing. But the Relict. Because if I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it.
Well, you know what? I mean, we might have to stretch it 2 episodes because you haven't finished it technically.
I did.
So, I mean, this is good that we had a lot of extra content.
I'm not going to spoiler, though. So this is actually part of a series. And so there will be more episodes because I'm going to have to do more of the series.
Sure.
One of them's on the shelf. We have the trench up there. I know, pointing like people can actually see this. But... This is the first book in the Skullduggery series. They're all standalone books. You do not have to read all of them. You don't have to read all of them in order. After reading this one and knowing kind of how things are headed, I definitely think reading them in order is probably the way to go, but you can start anywhere.
Yeah.
It's the basic premise is that there is a bar owner, which I love, and his best friend, who is a retired detective. So these are older men.
Is this an author in Milwaukee?
No, he's not in Milwaukee. He's in Illinois. So,
okay.
Yeah. And so there's a bar owner and his, retired detective friend. And not only are there mysteries, but there's like a different historical kind of play into that as well. So in the Relict, it's actually really, really neat. The bar owner's sister went missing when she was 17 and he was younger. At the time, there was a serial killer in the area, but since she was just missing and they never found her, they really didn't know if she just ran away. Did she get hurt and roll down a hill? Like, was it the serial killer? Like, we don't know. There's an archaeologist that is doing some work looking at some of the different Native American sites in Michigan where this takes place, and comes across some remains that end up being the bar owner's sisters. So we're starting to get the picture that there is a mystery surrounding this serial killer. A lot of it was unproven. And we find out that, yes, there is a very specific way you can tell that someone was a victim of this serial killer. And I'm not going to give that away because it's part of like the magic of this. But it's very distinct. So that kind of triggers the events of looking for other things in other bodies, which leads to a cave which has some remains from the 10th century in it. The book flip-flops between modern day and the 10th century. So there are always two stories going on at once, and then they sort of like come together towards the end. And like, I am just so excited to see how this ends. So you've got basically a Norse man who is settling in probably like Canada, United States area in the 10th century. And there is a stranger that comes to their village that brings a curse that makes him have to actually flee with an object to go and try and get rid of it and get it away from his home. And these stories intersect. And he does that with the other books too. So like he's got a book called The Shroud, and that has an Egyptian historical element to it. The Trench has a World War I element to it. And you still have these core characters of the bar owner and the ex-detective. And the bar owner is like super crass, but like in a very lovable way, which I very much appreciate. And it's just really sucked me in. And I had to stop myself so I wouldn't be late coming over here because I was still reading. I was reading. I read this on my lunch break at work. Like I literally didn't talk to. So I have worked with my friend Chris for 20 years at 3 different companies. And so we usually sit together at lunch with a few other people. And I would not talk to him today. I'm like, you cannot talk to me. I'm reading this book. It really sucked me in that much. I'm really excited to explore it more. I'm going to finish it before I go to bed tonight because there's no way I can leave this hanging. I've just got like a couple more chapters.
So you're just going to take a late night video and just say, the book is really good. And we're just going to mix it in.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm probably going to message David Gritzmacher here and just be like, hey, I really liked your book.
Hey,
you know
what about your book?
And here's the thing is like, I should actually pull this up. You got to actually talk a little bit because I need to pull up. He sent me some really cool information on the book. So fill up some space here while I get this started here.
Sure. I'd love to talk about the thing that bothers me the most in the universe, which is the amount of tabs Sam has consistently open. And I'm going to do something horrible to you.
Don't talk about my tabs.
I am going to show them your tabs.
You can't.
How many
There's
tabs?
Private stuff.
How many tabs?
1, 2, 3, 4,
get
5,
out
6,
of here.
7, 8, 9, 10,
So
11,
that's the
12,
chunk.
17,
So that's 5.
Right. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Notice she's doing it by the amount of these that she's doing.
Okay, but I also
so what do you add? How many?
Probably about 60, but I also have 3 other browser
60
windows.
Tabs with
that's only one
times
browser
3.
window. That's only one browser window. There's other.
That's
but I
just
know what each of the tabs is.
Yeah, but that's just
anxiety.
anxiety.
My anxiety says I can't close a tab because I might need that. It might go away.
But that's why they have bookmarks.
That's why
they have bookmarks.
Yeah,
Sam?
I don't trust
Sam?
it. I don't trust it. I don't trust any of these things.
Doesn't make any sense.
No, just things go away and it's scary. So I have some great information that
was that enough of a segue for you?
It was actually. I needed time because I needed to pull this up out of my many tabs. But did you see? I knew exactly what window and tab it was on. Exactly.
Also, dishwashers aren't real.
You know what? Shut up. So Jeffy hasn't realized that dishwasher technology has actually improved since like
it might be.
Since 1992.
10 minutes later.
They are dish sterilizers. They are not dishwashers.
Both no. They are both no. Yes, you can.
If you can't take a plate full of meatloaf and just shove it in
Who's
there.
Who's doing that anyways? You put a meatloaf in your sink.
Why do I have to clean it?
10 minutes later.
Do you stick a whole meatloaf?
Why do I have to clean the dish before it sanitizes it?
You actually. But
look how mad you're getting.
You're not.
10 minutes later.
Think either. You put it in the garbage and then you wash it in the sink. Same thing with the dishwasher.
No.
10 minutes later.
And then you put the plate in the dishwasher and that's it. That's all you do. And this is a it's been going on for years. Shut up. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about David Gritzmacher. So he was always like a huge horror fan, Universal Monsters, Stephen King, all that kind of thing as a kid. Always wishing that he could write a book himself one day. And he turned 50 and was like, well, I better just do this.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm never going to do this. And that's when The Relict came out. And I don't know how he thought of such a cool intersection between history and modern day and mystery and horror, because there's definitely some horror. Like, bad things happen. There's blood. but that's basically like what started everything. And then it just kind of snowballed from there. It basically is historical things that interest him. And this one in particular was how different cultures and belief systems intersect in a historical concept. You just want snacks. I know you want snacks. Yes. But this is the first one. I'm excited to see the other ones. So I'm going to finish this real soon. Next week, because we got to go, because I got to finish this book, because I need to leave you and go finish this book. Next week, I'm kind of going to cheat. And the reason I'm going to cheat is because we're going to New Orleans and I'm not going to have time to really like do a whole lot. And we've got the book fair this weekend. So we are going to do a book I've already read.
Yeah.
Called Gone to See the Riverman.
Because we are gone to see the Riverman?
Well, also I thought it'd be great for New Orleans.
Yeah.
So transparently.
Is this a New Orleans horror?
It is not a New Orleans horror. This
Rude.
is one
So we're not going to read Interview with the Vampire?
No. And yeah, we're going to read it on air. This is one of the books when I started picking up horror again and started dipping my toe into some of the extreme horror genre. This is the one that was just so strikingly good and different that
see you on the river, Sam.
So that's because I made him a hat. So the author, Christopher Triana, I've met a couple times. I made him a hat because at the event that I went to, I was assigned to, him as an author to give a little present to. So I made him like a riverboat captain's hat with all these pins to represent all of his different books. And so then he was like, all right, he gave me a tote bag and a t-shirt and he's like, I'm going to sign your book. But that's what we're going to do next week because we're going down to see the Riverman.
We are. That is going to be an amazing trip. I am so unbelievably excited. Yeah, both. That's going to be great. More importantly, New Orleans. Yeah. And New Orleans with my favorite people. I got to say, Cleveland was so absolutely amazing.
We love Cleveland.
And it was so amazing because of we had the whole fam down there and everybody was hitting on all cylinders.
Yeah. We really were rocking it. So if anyone has any complaints, they can go right in the bin.
Yeah. Yeah. I had a really good time.
I did too. Yeah.
It was great to spend time with the fam and really get, I feel like we're way more united now.
Yeah.
Since Tampa
we've all got our
and
systems.
Cleveland and,
yeah. Like we know each of our roles. We're very experienced at what each of us needs to do in each part. And there's ambiguity with every boat, right?
Yep.
Like you have not been on this boat before and it's different and there's where this goes, what the rules are, all different. And we're
learning as we go. And basically when you're doing these and you're getting into a venue you don't know and a place you don't know and people you're not used to working with, you're just kind of pushing up against the walls.
Yeah. You have to just be ready to roll with ambiguity. Like you have to just go, I know I'm walking into something unknown and just adapt and flex and be fine with it. Be like, all right, guess it's this way now. And just, move along. So, but none of it was bad. It was all great. The boat was lovely. The skyline was beautiful.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that skyline.
Maybe we put up the photo of us on the boat.
Oh, we should. Yeah.
Right there.
I don't know how this ends up being like some weird arch because we never actually fully
do the thing.
We never do that. This
is bad. What we're doing is bad.
We're bad at things.
Yeah. We're bad at
people.
Stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Not good.
It's not. We're not good. So anyways, listen to our Not Good podcast. Come see us this weekend. Come see us Saturday. Come see Black Sheep on Friday.
Yeah.
Buy some Jeffy Flash.
Yeah. If you get my face tattooed on you, I will personally buy you a hot dog.
And he will. He absolutely will. You're going to be terrified. He will traumatize you in so many ways. But come see DM Gritzmacher at the book fair this Saturday as well as all the
Is this signed?
It is, of course it is.
Let's see.
So sharp as a marble, it says, because that phrase is in every single one of his books somewhere. So it's like a little treat to find it.
So again, you too can get your book signed, meet the authors, talk to the people, talk to fellow book lovers like yourself, do all of the things. You can even grind your enemies into a nice meat paste.
Why have you not eaten that yet?
I don't know.
Eat it.
No.
All right, we're going to go so that I can actually force feed this into Jeffy's face.
Okay, bye.
Have a good night, everyone. Bye.